How you doing, kid? I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm St. Marella.
Good to meet you. Kind of want to start this segment off by talking about the Condemned. We're going to get to the Condemned here in a minute. I've noticed in some of the things you've been saying, you've kind of been misquoting Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's something I don't like. For instance, what do you call it? The can of what?
Ass whip.
That's not a can of ass whip, it's a can of whoop ass.
There you go.
Generally, the can of whoop ass was what I opened up on somebody when they pissed me off. You said something about the mud?
Stomping a mud pie.
It's not a mud hole. You stomp a mud hole in somebody and then you walk it dry. Do you understand that?
I understand. I speak English. And Italian, obviously.
And the bottom line, not the bottom lines.
But sometimes I like to say more than one thing.
But if you're going to quote Stone Cold Steve Austin, then you get it right. You understand me?
I understand you, and I also appreciate the education.
Very good. So let's talk about the Condemned, because I've been sitting around at the house for 6 weeks watching you flap your gums, running the movie down, and I don't even think you watched the damn thing.
Of course I watched it.
Did you watch the Condemned?
I watched the Condemned.
How many times?
Once.
Well, let's talk about it. What did you actually think about it?
Well, you see, Confrontation, Sebastian, you are a redneck.
And that's about enough of that. What did you think about the action scenes, the fighting, the choreography? Because it was pretty damn riveting, if you ask me. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I had to get up and leave the room because, honestly, I almost vomited. It is so violent. I can't believe you can do those things to people.
Did you see all the behind-the-scenes featurettes, the making of the Condemned, all the bonuses, the stuff that we threw at you? Did you watch all that stuff?
After the movie, I was so upset I just turned off the TV. That's 90 minutes of my life I cannot get back.
So, coming out here, I came out just to kind of clear this up. And I got to say, I appreciate the fact that you had an honest opinion of the Condemned. But when you come out here for 6 weeks straight running your mouth, you're trying to make a name off Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's something you just don't do. So, to make this the way it should be, why don't we just drink a couple of beers, shake hands. I'm happy that you got your opinion, and I can ride off into the sunset. Are you up for drinking a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin? Your thoughts on that?
Personally, I would like to have a glass of red wine, Vino Rosso, because I tried your beer. It burned my throat. It is horrible. Wine is a drink of a person with a culture.
Understood. Well then, since you don't want to drink a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin, I thought the least I could do was come out here and extend that olive branch of friendship and give you a copy of the Condemned so you can really watch it, because I think it's the best damn action movie to come down the pike in 10 years.
quality.
So take this home as a gift from Stone Cold Steve Austin. I ain't through talking yet. Put it in your little DVD player and actually watch the damn thing. That's a present from me to you.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, the condemned. 10 people will fight, 9 will die, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. Can't put myself through that again. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What up, everybody? And I'm back. It's the future once again, and this future's view is just reflecting on the Santino Marella Stone Cold confrontation. I'm a big fan of Stone Cold. I just wanted to get my view on it. It was better than I anticipated. Come out giving the Stone Cold Stunner pretty much right away. Pretty much a plug for the Condemned, having the director there and the crowd chanting for him. But overall, good. The Stone Cold Stunner was good that Santino took. Bringing the beer truck out, the Budweiser truck, my favorite, by the way. And giving not only Santino but Marie a beer bath also. And he pretty much paid back Santino for all the stuff he's been talking over the last 6 weeks. Kennedy and Finley and Mysterio and Jeff Hardy was a heck of a match from Raw tonight, and I just wanted to point that out on top of it. I mean, from top to bottom, it was solid, good wrestling, a lot of good spots, and I enjoyed that match a lot. And it looks like that Vince is thinking about having all the brands come back together in one. And the reason I say this is because, I mean, he featured so many guys on Raw tonight from other brands. Boogeyman, Great Khali. He featured, like in that tag match, he featured Finley and Rey Mysterio. And I've heard rumors about Rey Mysterio. They're wanting to bring him back to Raw because a lot of children like Rey Mysterio, but that's the reason why SmackDown's ratings are so good at this time. So they're wanting to keep him over there, and we'll just see what happens with what this brand, how this brand deal works out. If the ratings keep dropping like this, it's going to have to go back like it was in the Attitude Era, where it was just WWE, because they've got TNA as competition now. And also I wanted to point out they made a few Survivor Series matches. You've got Triple H's team and Umaga's team going at it in a traditional Survivor Series match. Triple H's team consisting of the Hardy Boys, Kane, and Rey Mysterio. And they're going to go up against Umaga's team consisting of Ken Kennedy, Finley, Big Daddy V, and MVP. And that should be a pretty decent traditional Survivor Series match. All those guys are fusing at this time. And overall, I wanted to say DX had a good segment at the beginning there. Some funny lines in there. He got a funny line in there on the coach, Great Khali. He got funny lines in on the Boogeyman, Hornswoggle, having all them come out. I think that was a good idea. But really, do I think it's going to help ratings? We'll see if they can boost past the 4-point mark by featuring two of the top entities that they've had, Stone Cold Steve Austin, DX, in the history of the WWF, WWE, whatever you want to call them. And that's pretty much all I got to say. I just want to kind of plug Stone Cold here on his return, show everybody the video that didn't see it. Sorry I didn't get the beer truck incident, but we got to see the Stone Cold Stunner. And booyah, it was a good one on Santino because he had it coming. And I hate that Santino Marella anyway, and how he's acting is just ridiculous. So good job, Stone Cold. Glad you came back out there. You're looking good, looking healthy, and looking in good shape. Sure, you still can't wrestle, but I wish you'd come back and make a contribution. DX for one night only, it was all right. And I wanted to send this episode of the Future's View out to none other than the late Fabulous Moolah, who passed away at age 84. And she will be missed by the whole wrestling industry. Great lady from what I've heard. And everybody talks good about her. And just rest in peace, Fabulous Moolah. You're going to be missed. And Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time right here on the Future's View.